All right, guys, we are doing the Valley. Now, first thing off the bat that I want to say, this is the perfect example of a map that the developers made and probably didn't really play. They did like a trial run because the amount of health that some of these enemies have doesn't make any sense. There's no side Easter eggs, which is nice as far as we know. Just a lot of soul boxes and a lot of shooting. So we're going to be getting a lot of max ammos. We're going to get some great guns. It's a Cold War style map. So for those of you that haven't played Cold War, we'll teach you how to do the upgrades for Pack-a-Punch and then upgrading your gun, because a lot of people don't realize that you can do that, especially if you haven't played Cold War. So yeah, it's a pretty straightforward Easter egg. It's just long. So this is probably going to be a pretty long video, but we're not going to touch anything here. Just go to start game. Just says classic, and then press F. First thing we're going to do in the start room is we're going to go over to here and get the kills. Now, the reason we do this is because there's actually a soul box right above us, and this will collect the souls. So, makes things a lot easier in the long run. So, as you can see, the souls go up to there. So, as you can see, the colors are starting to change with the souls. So, that's actually an indicator of how close you are to finishing that soul box. God, that was loud. It goes red, purple, blue... Red, purple, yellow, blue, or blue, yellow. I forget. But once you get to green, that's how you know you're almost done. So Jason's going to open the next door. If you have enough, just try not to buy any guns until you get to this point. And then the first gun we're actually going to get is right here. I think it's the K... What is this? The K7. Very good gun. Does a lot of damage in the early rounds. And this is the first real mushroom that you can see. So this is the first... What we would call the first soul box. Technically, it's the second one. That's actually the last one you're going to get up there, or second to last one. Here's the first part for the wonder weapon. It's usually going to spawn here, here, or over there. I'll show you where that spot is, but make sure you pick that up. Now, I think Jason's going to keep working on that soul box. I'm going to start working on this one just for time's sake. It's probably, if you have multiple players, just... It's easier to bang these out as you go. If you're solo, you don't really have a choice. But if you're solo, I won't even bother with that one till later. Just do this one first. So as we go through this, just because we have a little bit of time, as you can see, you have green and blue. Like those are color coded at the bottom right. You have 50 and 0. Those are how you upgrade weapons and how you get armor later. So keep an eye on those. Zombies always drop them every now and then. Oh, Jason, there's another K7 here if you need it. It's a free one. So there's a blue one, pick it up. That's for higher end, so purple and orange rarity, and then the green ones are for green and blue rarity. So you'll be getting a lot more greens than blues. So here's an armor plate. We can't pick that up until we actually have armor. One thing I forgot to mention with Cold War zombies, for those of you that haven't played it, there's no points for damage. I forgot to mention that. That's kind of a big deal. So that's why you should always just get something with high capacity, high damage. You don't have to worry about... a point-based weapon like this. Like the K7, you're going to want to get rid of as soon as possible.
All right, mine's done.
Jason just finished his up there. We can't grab that till later. That's what that ding noise is. Now, we might be getting our first Juggernaut here. Now, the Juggernaut at lower levels right now... Yep, there he is. At lower levels isn't too much of a problem. Just find cover. Give me a second. He's not too much of a problem now. I am going to do this just to get Jason. I know that's probably not the best time for that. But, yeah, that Jug will mess you up if you don't have perks. That's why in the first one, you definitely want to start getting together so you can just lay into them together. Other than that, later on we get Magwas, which kind of sucks. And also they start spawning in multiples. So it starts at 1, and then the next time it's going to be 2, then 3, then 4. But usually you can just plow through them. By that point, you'll have the map completely open. So we just finished this mushroom. I'm going to grab it. Make sure you grab it always. It's always going to give you a drop. Jason just opened this door. I know I have blood, whatever it's called. The next gun we're going to buy is in this corner over here. I really like this gun. A lot of ammo. It's kind of like a mini submachine gun. It's the CBJ MS. We're also going to open this door, and this is where the next mushroom is. So Jason's going to work on this one. I'm actually going to work on the next one. And I'll show you where that is. 1 second. So if this is the CBJ that we just bought, we're going to open this door. We're going to take a left. Down there leads to Jugs. There's nothing over there, so don't open that one till later. Save your money. Jump over this. Boom, for 1,000. And here's the next mushroom. And then right here is the shotgun, the TAC-12, which is a pretty good gun for the low round. We will be getting an airdrop later that has a lot more guns that we will be using. So for right now, we're just going to work on these. Hopefully we can get them done pretty quickly. Over here is where you would buy, or you would build the shield. So additional parts required. We don't have any of the shield parts yet. Don't know if those change. I'm not sure, but we know where those spots are. Truth be told, we've only gone through this one once because it's so freaking long, but yeah. Oh, wow, we already got a Magua? Are you kidding me? Usually those don't come from a while. What? It's round 8 and we already got a Magua? Oh, this is not good. So yeah, for those of you that have never fought a Magua, never played Shadows of Evil, well, that helps a shit ton. Aim for the face. Aim for those big holes. So Jason finished his. I'm just going to pick up his mushroom, and then we're going to move on to the next one. The next 2, just because we have 2 players. Like, honestly, if you had 4 players, just move on to the next 4. Just bang them all out at once. All right, we just finished the wave. That one's not quite done yet, but we are going to move on just to get some more guns. We're going to open this one. Here's stamina up. We're going to continue. This little area is kind of pointless. Jason, you mind opening this one? Because we can probably get to power right now. So if you go right, down there is double tap, but we're going to continue. Going left, I'm going to buy this next one. And we are now at the house. This is where the first shield part is. Whoop. The second shield part is going to be over kind of by where the first mushroom was, the one that we couldn't see. Right now, this is where the map kind of opens up a little bit, so you have a lot more training room. We're going to turn on power in 1 second. Ooh, you hear that? So that siren means that an airdrop is coming. Now, the airdrop's really awesome. It seems to be timed, like it's based on time. I don't think it starts till you open this door. So this, actually, let me quickly show you guys. So this takes you down there. That's kind of a dead spot, but over here is where Speed Cola is, and then this is the tent at the beginning. We just got our care package. Down here is to pack a punch. I know a lot of people have been struggling to find that. If you go left, right back here is where you will find the care package. So right here, you will always get a max ammo, and it'll drop a bunch of guns. Ooh, and a free perk. Ooh, thank you, Mule Kick. Wow, it only gave us 1 gun. That's not what we like to see. But I'll grab that now, and the max ammo. What we're trying to get the chainsaw. The chainsaw is probably the best gun, honest to God. But now's when you want to start getting the gun that you want to use for the rest of the game, and we're going to show you what gun that is, in my opinion, to start. Here's the next wonder weapon piece. We're going to build it right over here, but let's go get that last part before we build that. So if this is the side of the house, if we go up to here and open this door. Oh, actually, Jason, I might need you to open this one just because you have so much money. Yeah, you could probably open up the whole map right now. So if this is where we just got the care package, Jason's going to open up this door and hopefully the next one, and then we have power. Oh, there is no door for this one. Sweet. Well, yeah, that one opens too. Those all go the same way, but here's power. Now's when you want to start getting perks, especially double tap. If you drop down here, there's going to be a cave to the right. This is probably, in my opinion, the hardest mushroom. This is the last mushroom that we have to do. The other one's actually done, but this is probably the hardest mushroom. You have all these spawns, but we're going to build the wonder weapon, which makes it a lot easier. This just takes you back to the house. If we go straight, this takes you back to spawn. So here's that mushroom that we were talking about that we finished. And then usually the shield will spawn here. The last shield piece. I think it was here or somewhere close. I don't remember. Where's the last shield piece? We'll find it. It'll come to me. Another jugs?
I just don't know where it is now.
No, I got shot out. Man, the fucking Juggernaut. I'm in the ledge on the right side. Why am I struggling? Oh, I killed it. I freaking killed it with a pistol. That's a great start. We've lost all of our materials that we've been working so hard for.
Yeah, that's.
Was that a second one that just spawned right there? Wow. Like, see, this is what I mean. Hey, developers, did you play this one? Did you play it, or did you just kind of throw a bunch of shit together? All right, now that we're at a clean slate, I guess, here's the gun that I wanted you to get. This is probably the best wall-buy gun. So keep this one on you, and then we're going to next, at the end of this wave, we're going to build the wonder weapon, which is going to be our second gun. And then if we get Mule Kick, we'll definitely get the chainsaw. Honestly, if we get the chainsaw, I'm probably going to get rid of the ARX, but I'm definitely going to get Mule Kick if I can. Oh, finally, armor. So that's an armor plating. So now you can see above my health bar is 1 tick of armor. That armor does not go away. You just have to refill it, and you can do that by using materials at the buy. At the end of this, I'll show you guys how that works. We haven't really gotten to the point where we really need it yet. We're just trying to open up Pack-a-Punch. So this is our last mushroom, and then we should be good to go. Oh, is this one done? Oh, sweet. We finished all the mushrooms. Okay, let's get the wave down a little bit. All right, so now that we've finished all the mushrooms, we're going to go downstairs. Now that this door will be open once you finish all the soul boxes. Here's the last part of the wonder weapon, so we're going to pick that up. And then the last thing we're going to do while we're down here is we're going to fill up, or we're going to place, I'm sorry, all the mushrooms that we already picked up, and then place them on all the graves. I said that kind of weird, but you know what I meant. Yeah, that's fine. So these become soul boxes again. Kind of sucks dick, but right here is the wonder weapon. Grab this. This is really good for the end game. It's almost like a orbital stun. I'll show you how to use it later when we really need it. But before we do that, we're going to buy, or we're going to make the wonder weapon, which takes a couple seconds. But we're going to go back down into here. We're going to place all 3 vials. So it's 2 vials and the plant. So purple was the first one, green, and then that plant. And then we're going to wait for the wonder weapon to finish. Give it to me. Boom. So this thing's really nice. So it's a charge. Make sure you don't die, because if you lose this, you might as well just start over. So hold it down, and as you'll see, it does almost like an area of effect. Really good for the soul boxes, and later on when we are trying to kill... I mean, there's a lot of soul boxes, so when we have a moving soul box later, it helps quite a bit. Don't worry about upgrading it. You really just have to Pack-a-Punch it. So what I do is I just hold it down, wait for the zombies to come to me. I'll shoot one for Jason.
Get back in the dirt!
I'll just shoot it right there. And then they just end up walking into it. The only recommendation that I have for this is when a Magua... Oh, ow. When a Magua or a Juggernaut comes, try and get out of the cave as fast as you can. Once you can get out of the cave, it makes this a lot easier. All right, I'm going to buy Vigor Rush because the Vigor Rush... So what it does is it gives you better stopping power. Basically incendiary bullets. And that... I know it doesn't seem like it does anything, but I like to think... Maybe it's a placebo, but I like to think that maybe it gives me a little bit more damage, and that'll help for the next step of the Easter egg, which is going to take us a little while to get to, but, you know. Last few zombies, so we're going to do some explaining here before this gets a little too hectic. So let's talk about the upgrades. So I obviously don't have enough materials right now. So the way this works is you can go over to this armor crate here, and what you can do is you can upgrade your armor. We just kind of tend to wait for the armor to drop, and then we'll just pick up the second part and the third part of the armor. Here you can fix it, but if you go to weapon, this is where you would upgrade the tier. So you can Pack-a-Punch up to 3 times. It goes 5,000, 15,000, then 30,000. You really don't have to go up to 30,000, but you will want to at least get to double Pack-a-Punch or level 2 Pack-a-Punch by the end of the game. I'm not going to upgrade this gun. It costs 500 to upgrade, then 1,000, and then it goes 500 of the blue gears that you've been getting, and then 1,000 of the blue to max tier. If you can get a gun to max tier, Pack-a-Punch level 1, you can pretty much kill anything, but try and get to Pack-a-Punch 2 either way. At least purple, and then Pack-a-Punch 2. So the only little caveat there is, so you can, right here is a trading table, and I can trade this to Jason. It's a level 1 gun. He can Pack-a-Punch it, but Pack-a-Punch it for me, but he can't upgrade the tier for me. So what that means is, let's say I get it to orange tier. If I put it on the table, for him it'll be red, which is basic tier, like level 1. But he can Pack-a-Punch it to whatever he wants. So he just has to redo the tier list. But that's how that works. This is not the gun I'm going to trade out. I'm going to Pack-a-Punch this gun, and then I might get... I'm going to get Mule Kick right now, just because that way I can have a third weapon. Especially if we get... Again, I want to get the chainsaw from the supply drop. That would be huge. Just real fast, this is the Pack-a-Punch I was talking about, so I'm just going to Pack-a-Punch this to level 1. This is kind of my point weapon, so... I should probably Pack-a-Punch this thing too, because the KT, it already starts as a yellow, which is not bad, but, you know, just, if you can get a better weapon from the supply drop, preferably the chainsaw, definitely get that. So Jason found the last shield part. It's in the cave. There's a little shortcut that we didn't show you guys, so we don't really use it. It's really for if you get overwhelmed in here. Here's the shield part. If you could take this, it automatically slides you down back to spawn. It's kind of fun, but it's kind of useless. So that's the last shield part. We'll show you where to build it, which is at the third mushroom. All right, so this was the third mushroom. Right here's where you would build the shield. Shield's useful. I wouldn't say it's the most useful thing in the world, but she's good to keep on you. Oh, it sticks him. Oh, that's how it sticks him.
Oh, that's why it was glitched out.
Yeah. It's not that it's glitched out, it's just that it sticks them. Oh, good to know. Yeah, this gun is more OP than we thought. So yeah, make sure you grab this and make sure you don't lose it. Okay, so we finished all the mushrooms. As you can see, these guys start running. Now, we're not going to worry about them right now. Right now, we just want to focus on getting one zombie. Just let them run. And then we have to go through hell. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Maybe we can get the chainsaw, if I can get the chainsaw. Do you think God will bless me today? Will he bless me?
Those guys are stuck right there.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to waste it. Come on, please give me the chainsaw. Oh, okay, a ray gun, that might help. Yeah, I'll grab that. Why not? So, now that we have a couple zombies down, let's teach you guys this step. This is called the goblin step, I think. So these guys have a stupid amount of health. Like, it's going to take you all of your ammo just to kill one. Which is why we wanted to get a wall buy, because that way you can at least buy ammo. As you can see, I have a lot of money specifically for buying ammo. Hey, devs. Too much, okay? Way too much. Way too many bullets. But all you have to do is you guys start laying into them, and then you'll slowly see their colors start changing. So, yeah. This is not fun. This is going to take a long time. Oh, well, actually, with the ray gun, that's pretty quick. Yeah, actually, the ray gun helps a lot. So if you can get a ray gun. Ooh, Jason, this is actually. I love this. One done already. Oh, yeah. So make sure you secure the mushroom. We figured it out, boys. Make sure you get a ray gun. So these guys tend to bounce from perk to perk, but as you can see, they can get stuck pretty easily. Come on, die, please. Thank you. That's 2 done. I want you guys to know that the progress we are making is absolutely incredible in comparison to what it took before. Like the chainsaw. Dude, I can't even explain to you the kind of hell we went through. Come on, baby. Sweet. All mushrooms are done. All right, I believe that is all 5. That went pretty quickly, so I don't know. But now we're just going to wait a second. Assuming that was the last one. Maybe there's one more, but you'll see a giant star in the sky. Yep, here we go. Here he comes. My son. So this is a moving soul box. This is where you want to use that wonder weapon. I'm actually going to pack a punch it to level 1 before I start this. Same thing. I would separate from your partner. I don't really want Jason near me while I'm doing this, especially if there's Magwas and Juggernauts. So I'm just going to pack a punch this once just so I can get a little more ammo out of it. And then, yeah, I'm just going to start laying into those guys. So this is the wonder weapon. I might as well show you this now. Oh, I'm sorry, not the wonder weapon. The special ability. As you can see, it's like a... It almost like sucks the life out of the zombie. It's pretty good. I would save this till endgame. It comes back really quickly, actually. So, yeah, just save. Just hold on to it. Since I'm not going to get the buzzsaw, I'm not going to get the buzzsaw because the other gun is, the ray gun's so good. I'm going to max this gun out as high as I can get it.
You like dying?
And now it's just a fucking beam. Oh, yeah, it's still taking. Okay, cool. So he's done. So now it's going to spawn this guy. And basically, he takes your baby. Same thing. Just freaking lay into him. Again, the ray gun probably does a ridiculous amount of damage, but clearly not as much as the first ones. Now, there's only one of these guys, so it wouldn't surprise me if all 5... if all 5's health is just compound into 1. I just came up with the word, compound. There we go, and a max ammo. Hey, thanks, game. That took way too long, but next thing that's going to happen is Santa is going to start shooting mortars out of the sky. All you have to do is shoot down Santa. Luckily, it's not too difficult to shoot down Santa. Yep, there we go. Where are you, Sandy? Yeah, so he'll shoot mortars at you. Luckily, again, it doesn't take too many bullets to kill him, which is nice in comparison to what we've been killing. Sweet. So Santa is dead. Supply drop has spawned. The next thing that we have to do is, as you can see through the wall, there's a tent. The baby is in the tent. We have to blow that tent up. Now, if you don't have an explosive weapon, right here is a grenade launcher, the cassette. Just keep buying ammo for it. It takes a lot of bullets, but at least you can do it that way. I'm hoping that the ray gun counts as an explosive weapon, and then I can just lay into it. But yeah, it takes, just like with everything, it takes a stupid, oh, it does count. It takes a stupid amount of ammo to kill this thing. Wow! Holy crap! Yeah, I'm wondering if they just changed the levels of how much health, because I finished that so quick. It took so many grenades when we did it. But yeah, this guy spawns again to take your kid around. We're gonna go through all this again, unfortunately. I already have him at blue, which is nice. So close. There we go, baby, and a max ammo. Nice. Okay, so that's basically the hardest parts done. Next thing we have to do is we have to find all the wooden planks. Now, they're pretty easy to find. We'll try and show you as many locations as possible, but they're glowing now, which is awesome. Makes it a lot easier to see. You might have seen a couple of them. So the first plank is right up the stairs. Take a left. This is what one would look like. As you can see, it's glowing now, so grab all those. I'm not sure how many there are. I'm going to say there's like 7 or 8. Here's one on the back side. Oh, here's one right by the tent. Here's one right by the middle mushroom, or the third mushroom. No chainsaw? Boo. What is this?
I don't know.
Quantum entanglement device. I guess that's a Gersh. Oh, ow, ow. It hurts me? What the fuck? I think there's one down at the docks. Yep. One right on the docks. And then here's one right next to the shield build. So here's one by power, right where we got the original AX build, or gun, I mean, not build. And I think that's it, but let me just do one more quick check. Sweet, I think that's it. So let me explain this part before we do it. Because this isn't necessarily hard, it's more so chaotic. Basically, we have to do a giant rush, and we have to basically go through another shield. So you have a bunch of shields you have to go through. I think the ray gun's going to make quick work of this, and you get a max ammo every time. But right here, you can repair the bridge. Now, both of us have to go over. Jason, you stay there for a second. I'll tell you when, because this is going to lock you down. You won't be able to go back when both players are here. But we have to get to the other end of this tunnel. In the center, there's a shield, like a barricade. This is going to turn into, it's going to have the shield that those special zombies have. Again, I think the ray gun's going to make quick work of this, and you get a max ammo every time. So if you're doing this solo, what I would recommend is shoot one of these down here, and then switch and start laying into this. Jason's just going to cover my back. This is also when you're going to want to use your Q weapon, especially if you're playing double. But yeah, so Jason's going to come on over, and then we're just going to bang this out real quick. I think this will be pretty easy. Jason's just going to cover my back while I just lay into it. Plus, I have these cool grenades that could accidentally kill me, but, you know, maybe they're useful. All right, so right to wave 20, you will see that the shield should spawn. There's the max ammo. I'm not going to use it right now, but I'm just going to start laying in. Oh, yeah, this is going to be quick. First one done. First one done. Honestly, Jason might not even have to watch my back.
Damn it!
2. 3, and that's it. That's literally all of them. Wow, we made quick work of that. Now just go get your son. He'll stop crying. Santa comes back. We have to kill Santa one more time. Cover me, Jason, as we push back through. The push, it does kind of suck, but we should be okay. Santa is now dead. Sweet. So right here is the end game down at the docks. It's actually the boat. It says that there's a boss. I just don't think that's true. Like, we haven't gotten the boss, but if you and your friend teammate are separated, it ends the game. But we're gonna see what happens if we're both next to it. It might just end it. Oh, wait. Baby goes on. Yep. This is what happened last time, and then we're gonna get what's the name of that movie? Castaway? No. What's the freaking Tom Hanks movie? I don't even know, with the volleyball. Okay, so there is no end boss. But yeah, so that's the whole Easter egg. Devs, just lower the health on those guys. It becomes more of a chore. That's really it. That's my only recommendation. Just lower the health. But we did it. This one's done. It's a little bit of a hassle, but we did it. So any questions, just let us know in the comment section. I got to eat some lunch, so I'm freaking starving. So good job, Jason.